Hey, welcome to the show, Holding the Line, Getting America Back Again. Today we're going to discuss the vaccine passports and what DeSantis is doing to go against the government tyranny. DeSantis to take executive actions against vaccine passports. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis vowed that he would issue an executive order forbidding local governments and businesses from requiring vaccine passports to show digital or physical proof of vaccinations against COVID-19. At a news conference, the Florida governor announced that he would introduce an excessive function emergency function against vaccine passports and requested the Republican state legislature draft a bill forbidding such passports. We've always said we wanted to provide it all, but mandate it for none. DeSantis said in Tallahassee, and that was something that, while it was advised to take, particularly if you're vulnerable, we were not going to force you to do it. It is completely unacceptable for either the government or the private sector to impose upon the requirement that you show proof of vaccines to just simply participate in normal society, he added. DeSantis said he believes people should have certain freedoms and individual rights. I think this is something that has a huge privacy implication. It's not necessary to do this, DeSantis warned. Is this where to go through federally? Next thing you know, we will have to go to work, the grocery store, or any damn where else. This is setting a dangerous precedent. Why is this type of attitude and standing up seem to be exception and not the rule? Blows my mind. Thank you, though, for your example, Governor Ron DeSantis. So he goes on to say, you're going to do this and what? Give all the information to some big corporation, the governor said. You want the fox to guard the henhouse? I mean, give me a break. The government made the comments to the Florida State Capitol after he signed a separate bill into law designed to shield businesses and schools from the losses related to the coronavirus pandemic. DeSantis was previously expressed his disapproval of vaccine passports, describing them as a terrible idea and wouldn't get support from Florida. New York is the first state in the U.S. to formally launch such a passport. The program, the Excelsior Pass, is an app which will use a QR code that allows New Yorkers to gain entry to events and businesses. My question would be, so we'll need papers to move around our once free country? Isn't that what the Germans did back in World War II? Papers, no papers, you're under arrest. The 21st century Civil War is close. I can smell it. You can have my guns, but when you pry it away from my cold, dead fingers, too many so-called Americans can't see it. What won't see it, or even just plain brainwashed to see it? Andy Slavitt, White House senior advisor to COVID, said Monday that it would not be imposing any restrictions at the federal law related to vaccine passports. It's like keeping a national database of those insulated. We view this as something that the private sector is doing and will do, he said, noting the government plans to ensure equitable access to any privacy of these programs. It is important we will be very clear about how this will happen, that the guidelines that I just talked about are part of the process, he added. Biden's press secretary, James Psaki, reiterated Slavitt's comments during a press briefing Monday, that the government would leave it up to the private sector on whether they want to require proof of vaccination before allowing customers inside their establishments. This will not be a centralized universal federal vaccination database and no federal mandate requiring everyone to obtain a single vaccination credential, Psaki added. Each of you can help insanity by refusing to mask up. Simply claim the medical exemptions is given per your governor's health order. Look it up on your state's website. So first of all, we need to get rid of the mask. Not wearing the mask in any stores. We can just say we have a just say you have a medical exemption. You don't have to prove anything. It's a state law that you don't have to reveal what your medical condition is. Also, refuse the vaccine. I mean, you just see all the chemicals that's in it that are not good for you, and we don't know the side effects. And plus, it hasn't been tested or tested just on animals, not humans. All right, follow me on YouTube. Holding the line, taking America back.